Hey, what's up there, card fighters? BOTCG here, back with another commentated match video from locals. We got GRAVIDIA on the left and my ZORGA deck on the right here. This is GRAVIDIA Mask. This is the first time I've ever fought a GRAVIDIA Mask deck, so I wasn't exactly sure what to expect here. It's a very interesting, heavy combo deck. That's the best thing I could say about it. Right, OP's going first here. They're going to pitch a heal here, and then top 7 for any amount of meteors. They're going to grab 2 grade 1s here, and then they're going to set 1 and soul charge. So we're ready to drew for turn. We're going to pitch a 15 here, draw for going second, and then we're going to draw 2 here, and pitch an order card. Call a grade 1 here, trying our hand at a little grade 1 rush, swing for 8, and he damages 1. He's going to draw, pitch a 15, ride up to combine rusher, and then he's going to set another grade 1 soul charge, swing for 10 here, and just off of previous knowledge of OG GRAVIDIA, we opted to guard early here. Debating what we want to pitch here. Ultimately deciding to pitch the Bison. Milling the mask here, believe it or not. We had no other way of accessing it, so we just had to hard mill it off the dog. And we're just going to swing for 10 here. He no guards it, we get a heal trigger. He gets a heal trigger and he heals, but this still hits. And he gets an over trigger here. So we have him at a hard 1 damage. Pitches a 15 here, rides up. Gets a grade 1 meteor, gets a grade 2 meteor, so he's only going to be able to draw 1 here. He's going to soul charge 1 and draw 1. Sorry about the teensy bit of glare here, guys. He's going to activate the mask here. Top 5 search for a GRAVIDIA mask. Hits it. Yeah, it's just, it's the reflection of the sleeves. Just because his sleeves are fairly old. So he's going to just go ahead and pop 5 here. And swing with a crit. Triggers are doubled. And we just take it, he gets a double draw trigger, and he gets a heal trigger here. So we just go to 2. Stand and draw. Pitch. Play another dog here. I think our go-to to mill here is Habitat. We already have access to a mask. Yeah, our go-to to mill here is Habitat. So we're gonna CB1. We're supposed to resurrect 1 first here. I don't know why we didn't do that. But we're gonna top 7 search for ZORGA mask, bounce it back to hand. I guess technically the order doesn't matter in this situation, but we should have resurrected a card from drop zone first. Debating what we want to resurrect here. I go for a second copy of Dog. Then we're just going to use Dog here, the one that was on field, to bounce back the mask. And unfortunately, we're going to lose that 5k buff to the front row, because we're going to go for Persona Ride here. CB1. Are we calling something here? No, we're not. Yeah. We gotta play around that 1 grade 2 that gets a crit if 3 or more cards are retired this turn. So we're just gonna go for Persona Ride here and swing for 33. Gets a draw trigger, so we're going to swing for 30. He takes it, and we're going to swing for 35, and he grabs a 15. Draws here. Goes for his mask persona ride. Sitting on a lot of resources here. Like, I knew he had access to a lot of cards here, so I wasn't exactly sure what he could do. And then he was telling me that he didn't have any targets left in deck, that if you just want to leave the deck like that, I told him the search is mandatory, so you would have to shuffle, regardless if you had targets or not. Activate Gravidia Mask's effect, remove the original Gravidia from play, get 3 meteorites from drop, add them to his hand. Set a grade 2 meteorite here. Then he's going to call the Fighter's Collection grade 2 for Gravidia. That on attack, it places a meteor from hand into the order zone for 5k. Yeah, so he's going to swing for 25 here. Alright, so I go for a double intercept and a Keeling from hand. And he's going for his Vanguard swing here. So he'll swing with Vanguard here, and he puts the grade 2 set order back in while it was sent to drop zone off of his mask's ability, off the grade 3, because it was part of his mask's ability to call it. And I was telling him I wasn't sure of the ruling of that. He was telling me that no, this is how it works, because it hits the drop zone, you have to resolve her skill first, and then you can trigger its skill. I was telling him, like, listen, like, I'm not saying that you're wrong, I'm not saying that you don't make sense, I'm saying I don't know the exact ruling. But we got double defensive here, which shut down his second attack. So we Persona Ride here. Debating what I want to do. We go for removing a blue Zorga to add an order here. Call Ghost Bell. Yeah, we didn't really have any access to orders here, so we're just kind of like copy and pasting the play that we did last turn. Except this time we're doing it the right way. Calling out Beist. And then I'm going to do top 7. Beist's on-play skill is still on standby here, because I'm finishing Alchemagic. We add Habitat to hand, we make a marker off Beist. Call a blue Zorga from our hand. And we swing for, this is 17, 27, 32, 42. Swing for 38 here. Call out Keeling. He's going to use the Order Perfect Guard here. We get a crit, give it all to Keeling. Swing for 38 here. Guards of a 15 and a 10. And then we're going to swing here. This is 18, 53, 63, I believe, with a crit. Gets a heal here. And yeah, on to his next turn. Which I was very surprised when he didn't guard that, just because of the sheer amount of cards in his hand. He's going to go to grade 1 Meteorite here, and he's going to get a grade 2 Meteorite. He's going to draw for the grade 1 Meteorite, but no Soul Charge. And then he's going to Mask Persona Ride again. So it looks like he has 1 grade 2 meteor, 2 grade 2 meteorites, and 2 grade 1 meteorites in the order zone currently. And for Gravidia Mask's effect, he only needs to retire 4, and then for every 2 meteorites he retired, he can Superior Call 1 from his hand on her attack. All for a CB1. So he's gonna swing for 23 here. I intercept here in case he has another snake in hand, because I didn't want it to get the crit. And I guard with a 15 from our hand. Then he's gonna swing here, play a meteorite from hand, play 2 meteorites from hand. And then he tries to call out Combine Rusher here, and I told him that he can't do that because placing an order and putting an order are 2 different things. I actually got the confirm from Bushy National on this ruling that putting an order during the battle phase does not activate Combine Rusher. And I told him I'd show him the ruling after the match. And I get a defensive overtrigger here, putting my Vanguard 100 million. Gonna do 2 grade 2 meteorites, 1 grade 1 meteorite, wiping my board here, and then calling out the snakes. He goes for the same play here, just putting those 2 grade 2s back before, I guess, their effects trigger on the stack, which I'm not sure if that's actually how it works or not, but I told him, you know, I don't know the ruling, so I'm just gonna let him do it. So we're gonna... We can't Alchemagic here. Yeah, we actually can't Alchemagic here. Which is... Wait a minute, I'm dumb. A play that I didn't see here was I could have just I could have removed Blue Zorga from play, recalled the bell, and then double habitat. Yeah, I could have Alchemagicked here. That's a major fumble on my part. But I think I got kind of a little bit flustered over like the whole like, because I wasn't exactly sure how his deck really worked. So I think that just got I was paying more attention to what he was doing than to what I was doing. We'll swing for 23 here, and he guards it. And then reactivate its effect, get Blue Zorga back to our hand, which, yeah, we really shouldn't have gone for this line at all. We should have been able to do our double Alchemagic, no problem. But we straight up weren't paying attention. Gonna activate Gravidia Mask's effect, removing old Gravidia to add 3 meteorites to hand here. And I was actively searching for the ruling here because I didn't want him to think I was rule sharking him. Like, I knew that ruling. The Combine Rusher ruling, I knew. Because I emailed Bushiroad twice about this. Like, if y'all go back to my community posts, like, we had a whole debacle about this on my channel. He's gonna call a Perfect Guard here. Didn't Persona right, I believe. Play 2 meteorites from hand. So this is 21, 31, 36. But I don't think he gave me that number. I think he gave me a different number. That's why I blocked it for 20k shield. And he can't attack with his Vanguard because his deck is so low, which I just realized. Yeah, so going on to game 2 here. And again, this is just me showing him the ruling to, like, you know, I'm not capping here, I'm not trying to rule shark. Like, I was just telling him, this ruling, I know. The other ruling, I'm not going to fight you on it because I actively do not know, like, the ruling between the grade 3 snake and the Gravidia mask and the grade 2 mask, if that's, like, true or not. Also, he low key. Nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah, but that last turn I should have been able to Alchemagic, most definitely. Probably would have gotten at least 3 attacks off there, if not 4. So the reason I put so many cards back was I was fishing for the mask and I was fishing for Perfect Guards. Just because, you know, again, we're in that format and Gravidia is actually one of those decks, whereas if you don't have Perfect Guards, every turn that it hits you with that double trigger with crits, like, you know, you're gonna lose. pitches a draw trigger here, top 7, and he's just going to add 1 meteorite here, and then he's going to set it and soul charge 1. Which I was asking him, I think it was like this game where I asked him like, why are you soul charging so much? And it was like, one of his combo pieces requires 2 soul, like on boost or like on attack or something. We're gonna draw 2, and then pitch the mask here. I thought about going for a rush here, but then I decided against it. So I just swing for 8, which he takes it. And he gets a defensive draw trigger. I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't rush. Pitch a 15 here, right up to Combine Rusher. Play the grade 2 set order, or meteorite card. Draft checks a perfect guard. Pitch Keeling. I don't know why I picked up my deck there, but I'm adding my I'm adding the mask back to my hand. I don't know what I was trying to do, but yes, we are going to the deck here. So we're gonna mill an order off of dog, and then we're gonna add mask to our hand here. Probably milling Habitat too. Yeah, Habitat's just my go-to if I don't have access to like multiple perfect guards in my hand. That I just search it from the deck and then bounce it back with the dog. We're gonna swing for 10 here because we play front triggers. Swing for 10, and he gets a defensive that passes turn, so he's at 3 here. And then I was okay with committing these cards, knowing that they were going to be able to leave the field, because I'd be able to still resurrect dog off of blue Zorga. He's going to get 2 grade 1s here, so he's going to be able to draw 2. And still be able to do my plays without a problem. So I'm going to soul charge 1, draw 1, and then draw 1. And then counter blast 1, soul blast 1, search for the mask, get a marker here. Didn't play an order yet for turn, so I believe he just goes ahead and activates the mask here. Ooh, sorry, guys. It's actually my alarm clock to go to bed. So he's gonna... debating on what his next play is. Yeah, he's gonna activate the mask here. Top 5. Whiffs on Gravidia mask. Believe he already has it in hand, if I'm not mistaken. Could be mistaken here. No, he just doesn't have access to it. So, looks like he went for a pop 4. Yeah, that went for a pop 4 here. But we perfect guard it. Counts as 2. No, he pitched 2 grade 1 meat. No. It was a pop 5. It was a pop 5 because he played 1 on his first turn. He got 2 grade 1s off of Gravidia mask, and he set a grade 2. Yeah, it was a pop 5. It was a pop 5. We're gonna pitch. Get back the perfect guard here. Have another dog in hand. Milling. Gather upon thee. And we're going to Alchemagic with the mask. I believe we didn't have access to Zorga mask yet. That's the only reason why we did this play. And then top 7. Debating on what I want to grab here. It looks like I'm hovering over Bist. Yeah, called Bist. Soul Blast 1. Bounce back to Perfect Guard. Then we're going to go for our Superior Persona Ride here. CB1 Soul Blast 1. Add an order our hand off of Bist. They're going to remove regular Zorga from play. Okay. Get back a 15k beater. So this is 2040 to the front row? Or 40 to his Vanguard, not the front row. Then we're going to swing for 33 to his Vanguard here. Resurrect Keeling. He perfect guards. We get a critical trigger here. We give all effects to Keeling. And a Bist. That's what it looked like. So 58 with a crit. Yeah, 58 with a crit. He perfect guards here. And then we swing for 35 at his Vanguard, which he just takes it. Goes for the Mask Superior ride here. Draws one. Persona. Add 3 orders to hand. CB1, Resurrect Combine Rusher. Again, sorry about the glare, guys. It's just the texture of the sleeves. And I believe he told me he misplayed somehow. I wasn't sure how he misplayed, but he's just swinging us for 23. No effect. We guard with the over trigger here. He's going to swing for 25 at our rear, and then swing at our other rear. But we don't need Counterblast in this deck to be able to perform Alchemy Magic. Obviously, it locks us away from not being able to multi-attack here, but that's completely fine. We pitch Habitat, and then top 7 off a Habitat here. Call a Bell. Then we're going to get a +1 drive check off of Gather You Pawn Me. So we're going to swing for 33, triple drive. He's going to perfect guard here. First check is a critical trigger. Give everything to the column. Second check, third check, a Bist and blue Zorga. So this should be 63 if I'm not mistaken. It's a 23k column, 43. No, 53. And he just couldn't guard it. Which, you know, Gravidia is one of, I guess Gravidia Master is just one of those, like, weird decks where it's, like, it has, like, a lot of cards in hand, but, like 6 or 7 of them are, like, just, like, non-shield cards, just because it's a very top-heavy strategy. But, it was just, like, a very interesting match, me learning what the deck does, and, what it can't do, apparently. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are finishing up November into the December holiday Christmas season. Really great gift from you guys. This Christmas / New Year's would be 100k subs. We're so close, guys. We're getting there each and every day, and you know, every little bit helps. So anything that you guys could do would be just, you know, a great service to me, if at all possible. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all have a great night, and see you next time.